we are here in Richmond, Virginia. I don't know anything about, you know things about this. I went into this not knowing anything.
If you're looking for a place that is the Hollywood of cemeteries, aptly named. Okay, so I pulled back up the stuff of the page. I only skimmed it to know for your benefit, but I do have the hauntings of Hollywood Cemetery ready to go.
Okay, so Megan reads, because now I feel like if I can connect to the perspective guides and then ask them, because there's just so many different energies out here, and especially like with it being so big, it almost have to be more like a clear cognizant drop of like, this is a famous ghost. And I'm already, like, my brain is already kind of searching a little bit because I remember what you showed me before, and now I'm like, oh, Davis is here, you know, like, but now I don't know if I'm primed. Plus, I'm like, why would he be here? But, okay. On this hill, I get scratching. It's uncomfy. So, we already went over that. The hill that we were, not the most recent one, the one before. I feel like there's a woman out there. There's a man somewhere back there. Yeah, there are a few folks that are just sort of wandering. The man appears early 1800s. He's dressed well, a bit older, 50s. He's that way, he's not out here. The woman, she doesn't seem like she wants to talk. She seems more Victorian era.
Can you tell what she's wearing?
High collar. Would have been, I suppose, late Victorian because there's a little bit of puff to the sleeve. Am I on to something?
I'm just listening. I'm just listening, and I looked up a fun fact.
Okay. What she's wearing is dark gray, if not. My mind's going back and forth between gray and black. Black seems more correct. But that seems so stereotypical. Oh, there's a Victorian woman in black who walks around. Like, her hair is up in a bun. Age. That's weird because at first I saw her older, but now I'm picking up on younger. Wait, older? So perhaps in the middle. Perhaps she looked older than she was. 30s, maybe? Okay, so those are my two in the lot. Generally speaking, what information do you have?
The woman in black, I had at one point read that a woman in black is sometimes seen walking around in this place. But I only found that on one place, so I was trying to do a secondary search to make sure. But that was something that I also picked up on earlier. I was like, yeah, there's definitely a very traditional thing happening here.
Yeah. Her back is very straight.
Yeah, she just,
yeah.
So there was that. That was something that I had read. The man in specific, I would say I didn't read something specifically about him, but that does not mean that he does not hear.
Yeah.
There's probably lots of ghosts that are just here, that are not really like written about specifically, because they would go to high point places they think would have a lot of activity. Excuse me, squirrel. They're knocking off pine cones.
Well, even so, it's like, it's important to note too, not all ghosts are here 24/7. So it's like some people may see some, and then others may not pick up on them. Also, reader bias matters. Like, some folks don't want to be seen by certain kinds of people.
Not every medium can see the same thing every single time.
Right.
We were talking about that earlier today.
Yeah.
Just for fun, do you want to take a guess at how many people are buried here? Or maybe try and see if you can get a drop and ask them if they've counted recently.
I got 2,500. Is it more than that?
It is.
Okay. 3,600. Where are these numbers coming from? This is how claircognizance is like.
So you were close with you were close with the first number to a portion of what's buried here. I don't think even the spirits here would know exactly how many.
Yeah, like that was the thing. It would have had to have been a claircognizant.
They were probably thinking of like sectioned.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Men, gird your loins. There is approximately 80,000 people buried here.
I was off. How was 2,500 anywhere close?
18,000 Confederate soldiers are buried here. So that was closer to the number, and then it said another 3,000. You gave me some benefit
of the doubt. You gave me some.
I did. I gave you some benefit of the doubt because I was like, because I was looking at it, and 18,000 Confederate soldiers, 3,000 of them died at Gettysburg. I misread it because it was 18,000, and then it said 3,000, and it was in the same sentence, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's kind of closer to where that number was, but it was 3,000 out of that 18,000. So 3,000 Confederate soldiers who died in Gettysburg during the battle were brought back here and buried. So there is no way you're going to walk this thing. 80,000. I kind of want to ask them what they think of that.
Yeah. It's interesting you mentioned Gettysburg, and I sort of get it, like my ears are popping.
Yep, mine too. I'm clogged. I can't really hear anything. Yeah, that
usually means that folks are talking, because I'm growing my clairaudience. Also, for the numbers thing, what I found a lot recently, if I don't get a claircognizant drop on the numbers, I have to feel the energy of the number, which can get extra.
So
it's not impossible, but
when I didn't know, I just looked that up. So when I first was like, I wonder how many people are buried here, I was getting like, oh, it's just about 50.
Yeah.
They're doing it by section.
Depends on who you talk to. Yeah.
There could be designated sections where certain people just don't go into other places too. So they would have no idea that this place is a city.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is most of the population. You want to do some stuff?
Let's do the thing. Do the thing.
I guess we'll go double team on that with the channels. Hello. Good afternoon. Good day. My name is Kat. This is Rebecca. We're fancy.
You're happy?
If you could give me one moment and let me, give me a second to speak, and then I'm going to open the floor for you. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. So my name is Kat. This is Rebecca. I'm sure that you meet a lot of people like us who try to talk to you all the time. Please do not feel any pressure to say anything specific. Just feel free to say whatever it is you would like to say. How many of you are around us currently? Message? Is there somewhere specific you would like us to go? Are you guys okay? Are you well?
We feel well.
Are you being treated respectfully? I'm actually gonna redistribute and go just one channel because the double is just, it killing my ear right now. Are you all doing well here? Are you being treated well?
Is that Indeed?
Is there anything that you would like to share? I'm going to turn this back on just 1 second. Can you hold on for a moment? I love it when they're...
Yeah. The guy's pretty vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, like, they were answering with just, like, are you well? Like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi. I love that. I just wanted a second to... I haven't done this in a while. And usually, like, I could bring headphones and listen and just say it out loud from what I'm hearing, but it helps for others to hear it too.
Yeah.
But you know, usually what I would do is I would record this and then I would write down what I think is being said and then go back and then have others review it, and then we kind of go based off of what everybody's hearing that sounds the closest. So
it's cross-checking, like what we were doing for mediumship reads. It's the same idea, because that's all evidence, like when you can cross-check it. It's also interesting. I was talking about a guy, and we had a guy come through the most.
Do you want to try again and see? I thought I heard my name, but that's so common anymore. Like,
just walk around like with a sign over you.
I have heard.
Kat.
Here's the thing, though. I have heard Kat. I've also heard Catherine specifically, and we'll be like, "Hi, who's around right now?" Catherine. And I'm like, how do you know my name?
They're talking about you. You're famous.
Apparently I am known, and that concerns me. Which would mean that certain other people are known as well, and if I ask about them, I might get the response. And that's just more evidence for me to talk crap about them. That's fine.
I would like to ask, if I feel like that guy is still around, I'd like to ask if he can confirm some of the read that I got.
Absolutely. Let's go back to the double function, because I think that gives them a more open channel to use.
Yeah.
We'll go forward, backwards, change the sweep rate. Should we go a little slower? That'll make it easier for us to actually hear it. So instead of it going 150, I'll go 200.
Okay.
Hello? Are you still there? There we go. Are you still here with us? Sir, I don't know your name, but you've been talking the most. Who, Jake?
Is Jacob talking? I didn't catch what that was.
It sounded like he said Hollywood.
We are in Hollywood. Do you like being here?
I heard the no, and then, no, it's okay. Let me get closer. I have a lot of practice with this thing.
Is there somewhere else you'd rather be?
Leaving twice.
Where would you like to leave to?
House.
Then go to your house.
This place right here. Can I ask a specific question? Jacob, can I ask you a question? You can do that, I think is what it said. as a person that is here all the time, is there a place that you recommend we do not go? Are there any unsafe places in the cemeteries? Yeah, everybody got really quiet.
Yeah. Do you feel safe talking about that? No, I don't know.
Not really, no.
Okay.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure that we were being mindful of where we were traveling today, but I appreciate you listening to my question. Yankees? I'm not from far north enough to be a Yankee.
I'm not.
You are not a Yankee.
North Kakalaki here.
I have a feeling the place to avoid is actually near the Confederate Monument. Would I be correct? It's not the monument itself, but around the monument.
Oh, there's a car.
Okay.
I think he's good.
I've had weirder things happen. Would you suggest we do not go there? Don't leave. Should we stay here with you? There was something that you should stay. How do you, I would love to introduce you to our companions, Rupert and Arnold. Hello. Do you have anything you think we should know while we're here?
Jesus. That was the car.
I know, and it still scared me. That's really interesting that I said, this is Rupert and Arnold, and it's, hello. Watch where you're going.
Respect.
Yeah.
I don't get a threat from that.
No. Not like a what's you're going, but like be mindful of yourself.
Yeah.
At the road where the road goes in two different directions, should we go left or should we go right? Left. Right. Hold on. I would love to walk over there and ask them there and see what they say. Right. Sunny. Not safe.
Not safe. It seems like there are a lot of different opinions on like what's safe, what's not. Like, and that would make sense too. It's bias, you know. Some things would be more comfortable for others.
Rupert just made a comment. You're going to listen to them about what directions you should go in. Yes, absolutely. He's just worried. Oh my God, look at that. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Which direction should we go? Forward. Okay. We're going to turn this off for a second. Let's go forward.
Okay.
Oh, there's a facial angel over there.
So this is the grave.
This is cool.
It also has a little chair by it.
Well, that was interesting. So I think we should wander to the car and go to a different area.
I think so too.